here we are! It's time for the Vertumna Festival. And this is going to be the first festival that will be having the Helios here too. The Vertumna Festival is a welcome day of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic year. Despite some lingering rivalry between the two factions, Vertumna is a chance for the Helios and the Stratos to come together and appreciate the bounty of the planet. At least, that's what the adults say. As Governor Loom takes the stage to address the colony, you can't help but notice the crowd has segregated itself according to their ship of origin. Rex shoots you away from over on the Strato side, and Nomi makes a silly face. Vase is surrounded by the other young soldiers, all looking sharp in their Heliopause uniforms. With Cal standing beside you, you wonder if the two ships will ever feel like one colony. A fanfare plays over the square's announcement system. Loom's honor guard do a complex drill with their drone rifles. "Greetings, people of Vertumna," Loom says, his voice ringing out over the square. "We may be far from our beautiful Earth, but we can still celebrate and be thankful for what we have here. We worked hard to save this beleaguered little colony from the brink of destruction, and should be proud of our work." The Helios cheer. Your side of the square is more quiet. I know some of you have been asking, "Loom, how are you going to do it all by yourself? How are you going to run the colony, solve everyone's problems, turn this planet into a paradise, and look this good?" Loom strikes a pose to the smattering of polite applause. "Well, I have the answer for you," he continues. "The old council made a lot of bad choices, like illegally leaving Earth, but I believe in second chances, so I've appointed the original department heads to my own council, Loom's Council 2.0. Better not disappoint me," he laughs and makes finger guns at the department heads at the foot of his podium. "Stay on your toes, Stratos." "I also want to promise everyone here today that we're going to make Vertumna safe for humans," Loom says. "The next time those Xenos attack, we're going to blow them to so many pieces they won't be enough to wipe off our boots. We've already got the defenses," he says, gesturing broadly to the new, taller, thicker walls, "and we're building homes for everyone, homes where people can raise children again, knowing that our military men and women are keeping us safe." Big cheers from both sides this time. Some of the colonists around you even have tears in their eyes, especially those who lost family in the last attack. Loom goes on for a while, lionizing the Heliopause's military strength and casting subtle digs at your failed colony experiment. Finally, the crowd disperses to set up the square for the afternoon festivities, some traditional and some new. At the table, Auntie Seaton and the kids are setting out the spread for dinner. There's an unimaginable amount of food thanks to the Heliopause's huge ration surplus, and the piles upon piles of xenomeat from the hunting parties, for those who can stomach it. Anne is all smiles, clearly making an effort to move on, as Loom mandated, despite still mourning the loss of her son, Calm. But even the festive atmosphere can force a smile onto Anemone's face. "I miss my mom. I wish she had been able to see this." Cal hauls a massive tureen of stew onto the table. "Yeah, me too," he adds quietly. "She should have been here to see this. I think she'd be really proud of how hard we worked in geoponics." The chime sounds to announce that the square is set up for the annual competitions. What do you choose this year? Maybe Tammy and I can team up for the bake-off? The bake-off is a new challenge this year in celebration of the great surplus of food. Today's theme is chili, spicy bean stew. Not pixie beans, though. Both Tammy and Cal compete. Tammy makes a simple but pleasing stew, and Cal adapts a gourmet earth dish with alien ingredients. They're very comfortable working around each other in the kitchen, always coming over to give help and encouragement. Right. Yeah. They sure do get along well. Oh, okay. It's better like that. There is a keep between rounds card. Okay. Okay, it seems like it's the same either way. But I want to win. Gained status popular? You make a chili that's so perfectly balanced, one of the judges cries. And it's not just from the spice level. You win the cooking competition. After the festivities, the mood in the colony is a lot lighter. You see people smiling easier and often see mixed group of Helios and Stratos socializing together. It feels like the first time people have actually let themselves relax. Well, that's great. Hey, Tammy. Tammy stands at the door of the lounge, looking across the colony to where geoponics domes are under reconstruction. Oh, hello, she says when she realizes you're watching her. Do you speak to Cal very much? Does he ever, well, talk about me? She flushes a deep pink and looks away. Oh, forget I said that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Cal. You're shooting the breeze with Cal in the shadow of the geoponics dome when he leans over and waves at someone over your shoulder. Perk, hey, over here. Perk jogs over to you. He's a heavy-set adult with tattoos sprawling up his arms that make him look like he's made of marble. He holds out a stack of Tifftons wrapped in a stash. Hey, you two. Seth and I were testing out recipes and ended up making too much. Figured I'd run some lunch over to you. Cal takes the Tifftons and opens the first one. Lentil dal, he exclaims, inhaling deeply. No way! Perk looks proud. Rice is in the second one and a little something sweet in the third. Figured you could have a romantic picnic or something, he says, punching Cal lightly in the shoulder. Cal sputters and his ears go pink. Perk! Just kidding ya. Perk laughs and shoots you a meaningful look. Perk leaves you to divide the spoils, and Cal goes right to the dessert. Having 4 parents is the best, he mumbles around a mouthful of sour sweet cake. Cal's mom, Auntie Tira, is in a relationship with 3 other colonists. Perk's the newest member of his family, but even then, they've all been together for a while. Cal's always been surrounded by a lot of love at home. Cal swallows his food. You know, sometimes I wonder if I'd want to date that many people like my mom does, he muses. Finding one person who wants to date you and having the courage to ask them out is already hard enough. Bruh, my palms are sweating just thinking about it. Is he kind of looking at you while he says that? Hard to tell. Besides, Cal continues, it works fine for my mom, but I kind of feel like if I find someone, I want to just be with them, you know? I want to put all my energy into making them happy. He and Tammy already like each other, but Cal and I were together before, and we loved each other so much. And he's always been there for me to comforts me about my mom. He already makes me happy. Cal's eyes go wide, and he rubs the back of his neck. I didn't mean that, but I didn't not mean it either. He giggles and looks away, unable to meet your eye. The dal is sweet and fragrant and tastes all the better for being made and delivered with love. You and Cal eat your fill before Cal excuses himself to go back to work. In that case, maybe I will help out in geoponics, and Dad's having to deal with the livestock stuff. And I haven't actually been in geoponics since the famine. I'm pretty close to leveling up my toughness, so maybe I could try that. You and Cal goof off a lot while you're shoveling. It helps pass the time because otherwise you just think about dirt and how much your arms hurt. He loves to make up games while you're working, or to sing silly songs. He really likes this game where you build a story by alternating saying one word at a time. Well, Oh, yes, I did level up my toughness. Card training, update basic cards in the Garrison Gym. I'll have to check out what that means. Also, I'm gonna check something. See, I have 100 friendship with him. Dad. And he's busy talking about the livestock. Hey, Cal. Here. Cal gasps. My favorite food, and on my birthday too. He makes grabby hands at the cake and takes a big huff of the pleasant sugary smell as his eyes slip closed in sheer pleasure. Wow, Solanna, he breathes. You really are the best of the best. Here, you have a piece too. Let the icing melt in your mouth and let all the worries melt away with it. Thanks, Cal. I'm glad you liked it. I'm really glad to have you in my life. You've been like a huge support to me now and from the snippets of memories that I have. I have to go in the Garrison to check out the new perk thing, which I don't like it in here. Visit the gym? Oh, okay. So this is what I meant by update basic cards. I think I would like to upgrade that one. Where did it go? There, yeah, see, it has a value of 1 now instead of 0. And run away! I guess we'll figure out what to do this month next time.